help you protect your family and make healthy choices. Every Thursday at 5 p.m. only on Local 3 News.
Whether you are looking for a fun fall break getaway or just a day trip to take in the beauty of the season, there is no end of things to do and explore in Gatlinburg. Chelsea Trott loves welcoming visitors to her city, and we kind of like welcoming her to ours when she comes down our way. So good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you.
I guess the thing about using the word visitor in Gatlinburg, they kind of are opposite words, right? When you go to Gatlinburg, you don't feel like a visitor.
No, I think that's one of the most special parts about Gatlinburg is it feels like home to a lot of people. It's kind of their home away from home. And, you know, we get so many multi-generational visitors who bring their family, who bring their family, who bring their family, and that's so unique to our area. And so I love to see visitors that are coming back for, you know, their third, fourth, fifth time or their first time. So especially for fall, it's a great season to start that.
Okay, you and I were just having a conversation about the color of the season, and we're all crossing our fingers that the dry weather we've had won't impact the splendor of the leaves. But regardless, once you're up there in that mountain air, there is so much to take in and see.
Yes, and our falls are always beautiful. You know, we're surrounded on 3 sides by the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. So there's those reds, the yellows, the oranges that just blanket the Smokies. And Gatlinburg is just tucked right in there, all in it all. It's so cozy and, you know, and quaint, that quaint mountain town vibe, like you said. And, you know, we recently won Best Place to Visit for Fall by USA Today. So we got some national recognition there that we're really, really excited for.
Y'all always get national recognition, and I think that's something to keep in mind when you go, because in Chattanooga, you know, we have a lot of visitors come, but it's not just gridlock. When you come into Gatlinburg, you know you've come someplace special because everybody wants to get in. But that's where you come in, I think, so handy with the Visit Gatlinburg, because you can help people find those off the beaten path places too.
Yeah, and I think that's a really cool part of our city. You know, we have over 50 unique attractions, 100 restaurants, 300 shops, you know, right there on the downtown parkway. So if you want to be in the thick of it, you absolutely can. It's walkable, you can just get out. There's a lot of value there. But like you said, there's so much that's off the beaten path. You know, I mean, before I started even working up there, you know, there was things that I found out, you know, that was like, wow, I didn't know that was here. Yeah. You know, so we have the Great Smoky Mountains Arts and Crafts Community, you know, that's the largest independent organization of artisans and crafters in the entire United States. And they actually do events throughout the fall, so you can make pottery or buy things that are one of a kind. You know, we have that and so many local shops and just so many unique things that are, like you said, off the beaten path and some hidden gems, if you will.
I think that we got off the beaten path once unintentionally.
I
think we got lost, but whatever, I was the passenger, not the driver, but we were going down this road and we ended up kind of in this little arts and crafts colony almost. I mean, you could just tell along the side of the road there were lots of different artists who had set up shop and did their work. But the road itself, I felt like I had been transported in time because it was very rural. And it was so much fun.
You really embrace that Appalachian culture and hospitality, I think, when you get out there. And like you said, it kind of feels like you're in a completely different part of Gatlinburg, and you really are. You know, so it's like if you want to go take a day to do the attractions and, you know, the restaurants and the shops, you can do that. And then take another day to go do the mountains. And of course, like you said, you could end up in the arts and crafts community where, you know, these artists there, they've passed down these skills from generation to generation to generation. You know, there's shops that, you know, their dad did it, their grandfather did it, you know, and they're out there, you know, kind of, you know, allowing the community to come out and see that and do it for themselves, you know, making things for themselves and kind of take part of that home with them.
A lot of it is preservation too. I mean, not just land preservation, but talent preservation. If we didn't have this great community of artists, some of those crafts would begin to be lost.
Yeah, a lot of them are, you know, pottery, woodworking, broom making, things you don't really see every day. And I think that's part of the, you know, the coolest part about going out there is, like you said, it's kind of taking a step back and looking at the simple things in life. And again, just making room for those memorable moments.
I mentioned the day trip, which is easy to do here. If you are making kind of a last minute plan, I know everyone wants to be there in the fall. Can you still find places to stay if you want to do a weekend getaway?
Absolutely. So we have you know, a couple of new hotels actually on the Parkway. We have Embassy Suites in Gatlinburg as well as Historic Rocky Waters Inn. And so we're really excited to kind of welcome those this year for the fall. So they're right there on the Parkway. We have a ton of other great lodging options right there. Of course, cabins. You know, if you want something a little more off the beaten path and kind of secluded. Of course, we have our tree houses if you want more of a unique stay. day. So, definitely take some planning, and, fall definitely is our most popular season. So, pack your patience. We also have our website, so everything's right there, and you can plan for a smooth trip.
Pack your appetite too. How many restaurants did you say?
Over 100 restaurants. Yes, yeah, lots to eat in Gatlinburg.
Are half of those pancake houses, y'all are known for your breakfast.
We are actually the pancake capital of the South. We have been coined that, and I'm so excited because I do love a sweet treat for breakfast. But yeah, we are home to 5 pancake houses, and so yeah, bring your appetite, especially for breakfast or any time of the day. Pancakes are good any time of the day.
But you also, like here in Chattanooga, we're seeing all different types of cultures coming in. So we've got all of our restaurants now are representing lots of different ethnic flavors, which is fun to see. I bet you're getting the same thing in Gatlinburg. It is not one thing.
Absolutely. We have so many locals that have come in and they've really made Gatlinburg their home, and they're sharing, like you said, the different, palettes and different kinds of foods. And so that's something that, again,
it can be like a trip around the world.
Yeah, a little trip around Gatlinburg and trip around the world, all there right in one.
You do have like the visitor center when you first come in. So I used to be the person who loved to pick up the literature pamphlets to see what I wanted to do. Do you recommend that, or just go to the website?
Well, either one. So depending on, how best that you take it in the information. We do have all that on our website, all of our events that are coming up throughout the fall, so don't miss those. But yeah, our visitor center is open almost every day, and those ladies are always welcoming visitors and giving them all the information.
Okay, listen, I didn't quite serve you well because I thought fall was its own reason for being, but is there any event coming up soon that you want to talk about?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a full slate of events for fall, and they're all right there on the website, but a couple that we're really excited about is Smoky Mountain Harvest Festival. So again, as you can see, like our downtown is going to be absolutely decked out, and decorations and scarecrows and pumpkin people. So it's a really cool free event for visitors to come out and really welcome this season. And then, crazy to think about, but we have winter coming up, so we have chili cook-off and winter magic celebration that we're really excited for too.
All right, here's where you'll find out anything that you want to do fun in Gatlinburg, where you will not feel like a visitor at all. It's pretty easy. Gatlinburg.com. Thank you, Chelsea.
Thank you.
Find huge savings during Ashley's homecoming party this Thursday through Monday. For 5 days only, get 30% off your first item plus 20% off the rest of your purchase, or get